One-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, what's your take so far on
offensively here? Really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Boston, we've got Jay Crowder. Olynyk is out there with Johnson. Then it's Turner. And it's Smart in at the shooting guard. Here's Mr. Clutch. Nailed from three-point land. Mr. Clutch has got 16. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
And he gets the bucket.
For three. Celtics call timeout.
Now a timeout called by Boston. You look at Mr. Clutch. He's really been playing well.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. Got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Jared Sullinger. Comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and Bradley's subbed in for Smart. Celtics trail by 30. Bradley, no one around him. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Bradley's got 8.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. We're taking a look at Avery. Bradley, his career's been kind of up and down. Greg started out in high school where he developed into one of the nation's top prospects in high school.
You know, it's a great point. And as a college freshman, really established himself as one of the top defensive guards in the country, won numerous awards, then enters the draft after only 1 year.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the three-point attempt. By Avery Bradley. Here's Mr. Clutch. 16 points for him. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow... him to get those kinds of looks.
Here's Covington following the score by Avery Bradley. From the arc, it falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range. And, you know, for so long, the NBA has had 12-minute quarters. In last year's preseason, they began experimenting with the 10-minute quarters. Players seem to like it, but it would be a huge play.
Mickey's checked in for the Celtics. Thomas comes in for Turner. Easy breezy passes to Covington. And Okafor at the basket on the assist from Covington.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And Clark, with the 10-minute quarters, the players felt like they were fresher during the game. Still, removing 8 minutes from an NBA game does have huge consequences.
Well, we must remember it's being experimented with right now, so keep that in mind. They also talked about shortening the preseason and doing other things to keep players fresher during the year. I like the thought process.
Now, here is Landry, and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And let's check out some stats for Isaiah Thomas, how he performed last season. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Sure, his teammates knew he was their best option, so that's why they just kept feeding him the rock.
Boston making a switch here. Sellers checked in. Poked away. It's stolen by Bradley. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Thomas's shot is off.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Easy Breezy, hits the three-point bomb. Easy Breezy's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
You look at Mr. Clutch, he's really been playing well.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Bradley with the ball. 10 points for him. And he goes in for the dunk.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Here's Easy Breezy. He's got 12. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Covington with the bucket. And Philadelphia leads by 12.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Here's Bradley, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. This, of course, being game one of the season, is their first look at the Celtics.
Yeah, two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
Austin with the ball. Pass to Mr. Clutch. The three. Another three for Philadelphia.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment.
And that concludes the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, their three-point shooting has told the tale here tonight, fellas. They've been lights out from behind the arc. Whether it's coming off a high screen or pulling off the dribble, it seems like whatever they're doing, it's going correct.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll...
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
And what a tremendous game for Mr. Clutch. 22 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Easy breezy out there with Mr. Clutch. Then there's Okafor. Then there's Carl Landry. And it's Covington in at the 3 spot. Bradley can't get it to go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
Now here's Crowder. Sullinger. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
And watching Jay Crowder, he can really beast you up, you know, Greg, and take you out of your game. One of the most physical wings, I think, in the NBA.
And you know, not the... most flexible athlete, but he makes up for that with that strength that you mentioned. It allows him to control the pace. I mean, he's a bumper and a grinder and hitting a big three out of nowhere. So he's what we call a true gamer.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Thomas's shot is off.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. He told them he wouldn't accept them settling for outside shots and said we can get to the rim if we attack the basket. That's what we're going to do. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Easy breezy passes to Landry. 4 on the shot clock. For 3. And Boston with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Count that one.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
Here's easy breezy. 14 points for him. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. Landry gets the bucket. Landry's got his second bucket tonight.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Smart wide open. He fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep. Philadelphia leading by 16. Dishes it to Covington. Here's Easy Breezy. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried. Easy Breezy's got 5 points in the quarter. Smart dishes to Thomas. That's tipped.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Here's Easy Breezy. 17 points in the game. Now the pass to Mr. Clutch. From the arc, another three for Philadelphia.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Smart kicks to Johnson. Thomas gets a wide open look. Again, Thomas missing.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Here's Easy Breezy. Another three for Philadelphia.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Now here's Turner. And that one's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 25 points in the game. From deep. Kept alive. The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And there's the call on Easy Breezy. That's foul number 2 for him. Boston making some changes. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Sullinger. Olynyk comes in for Amir Johnson. And it's Avery Bradley in for Smart. Bradley with room to shoot. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Bradley's got 14 points for the game. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Easy Breezy. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And there's the feed to Okafor. Clock at 4. That drops. 23 points for Easy Breezy.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Now Thomas. He dishes it to Bradley. There's the triple. Misses. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's Easy Breezy. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Tyler Zeller. And it's Crowder in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Bradley. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way. Finished off the break. Thomas got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Celtics.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Here's Easy Breezy. Off target from three-point range. And for the Celtics, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Crowder kicks to Bradley. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Drains the three-pointer. Mr. Clutch has got 28.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Mickey's checked in for Olynyk. Smart comes in for Avery Bradley. And it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas. Jerebko's checked in for Crowder. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Passes it to Easy Breezy. 6 to shoot. A three ball. Zeller grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
To the paint. Here's Okafor. Wing shot on the way. Hits the front of the rim and out. Celtics trail by 20. 3-on-3. Here's Smart, and it's Boston with another.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's Easy Breezy. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
I like this, Kevin. This is a lot better ball control from them as they really haven't had any turnover problems in a bit.
Bradley can't get it to go.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Sellinger, no good.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Celtics trail by 18.
Celtics call timeout.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Isaiah Thomas is checked in for Boston.
Isaiah Thomas.
the inbound, and he connects with the jumper. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Now the pass to Easy Breezy to end the drought. Offensive rebound, Landry. Here's Okafor, and that is good. And Philadelphia leads by 8.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Philadelphia with the ball. Isaiah Thomas unable to get his last shot to go. Easy Breezy. And Boston with the rebound. Zellinger's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Philadelphia leading by 18. 1:37 left in the game. Easy Breezy passes to Okafor. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Here's Mr. Clutch. And a miss there on the triple. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Philadelphia.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And asserting themselves right from the start, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two clubs. They've got to feel good getting the upper hand tonight against the Celtics.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Mr. Clutch. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Jared Sullinger for Amir Johnson. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Thomas.
The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
Here's Mr. Clutch from deep three-point range. Yep, it's good.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson again, folks, alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to take a quick, just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
He was an assassin from the three-point line tonight. A very good percentage for him out there, and a grand total.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
Check it out. Never knew a friend till I met a foe. Till I met. Never knew pain till I met the game. Never had a real team that could win the rain. Never knew what a friend could do. Never knew I'd be bruised all black and blue. With my back to the wall. Scrap with my dogs. Rap with my dogs. Cat with my dogs. Fly with me in the land. Oakland, Los Angeles. Real homies never turn to run. Even if a young sucker wanna pull them. Even if a young wanna meet the sun. We gon' rep to the death where the roots is from.
These days another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 I'm with my homies, yeah.
Real homies stand and struggle. I know you came to hustle, grit your teeth and clench your knuckles. We didn't come to fight, we came to get you. Won't live with me till we die, that's how homies ride. No need for consternation, gather the congregation. I'm rocking for my nation, to get that spirit raising. To all my cousins and my cliques, family and folks. We gotta ride out till we break up all them hundreds folks.
Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 I'm with my homies, yeah.
Never knew chill till I met with beef. Never knew war till I met with peace. Never knew time till I came to rest. Got a couple real homies and they all the best. Never knew cause it's hard to watch. Seen a couple of my homies die up on the block. With a and the vultures fly. And I watch for my life to stop. Hard to see in the cold night. When it's cold at night and my soul in ice. Gotta be when I'm holding tight. And I hold the lights. Get a poltergeist. But real homies never turn they back. My homies listen all these tracks. My homies all rapping Mac. We rolling out like Cadillac.
Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. I'm with my homies, yeah.
And during the few moments that we have left, we want to talk right down to earth in a language that everybody here can easily understand.
Tell them where I'm from. I make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. Say, lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your town? Say, get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit, and me on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying, la, 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 la. Brooklyn saying, la, 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 la. Hacienda saying, la, 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 la. Vegas saying, la, 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 la. Rio saying, la, 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 la. Tokyo saying, la, 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 la. Down under saying, la, 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 la. Miami saying, la, 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 la. Jamaica. Every city, every state, every country you know. All around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know. This is how it goes. Tell them where I'm at, from the plaque to the everything fat, got muzzled on a track. My girls all stacked. When I roll down the window, let me know where you at. Atlanta, North, South, Kekalak, Texas Grill, Cadillacs, through Miami, then back to London, Jamaica, then France. The whole world took effect to fart. Tell them,